Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh and today we are going to discussing about listeners in TestNG. This listeners is basically like we can able to say in real time you want to take some before initiating that entire class or suit level we created some using other it before suit and class level and right to overcome that these listeners also we can able to reuse for this because listeners already implemented using interface and we need to use re-implementing for that interfaces these listeners it will provide so many interfaces in these interfaces create some methods using that we can able to create our own structural way of implementation and we can able to reuse into our coding level and in real time you face some issue like there are some scripts are failing. You have 100 scripts and 100 script here something failed, you want to create a take the screenshot of that particular failuring and you have to maintain all 100 places that failuring concept like screenshot code, right? It will like a headache. And if you use that I listeners and these listeners what will happen, we can able to set one screenshot once it is fail the test case, then it will by default it will take the screenshot and it will store where we process that and we can able to initiate that before suit running time we can able to initiate some values and we can able to close that values what are the things we used into the runtime. And here all that listeners are presented. If you click on this Java doc from iTest listeners, and it will open another web page, another tab. There we can able to see the methods. What are the methods? It will do that. What it is basically, it will do that. Finishing that on finish means all the method configuration test methods are completing. That moment it will get that method invoking and closing that all the information what all invoking that before method execution. On start means before starting all methods we are going to start that one. And failure, if it is something fail then we can able to take the screenshot for here and we can able to skip also we can able to after skipping the method we can able to take that value for that and we can able to implement using this itest listener into our method. Now I'm going to show you a few things, not all completely. Okay, and here I'm going to use implement and itest listeners. I'm going to initiating that package, importing, and then I'm going to write public void. I have to copy paste this method is on start. Okay, and the on start I'm going to use it for here and I'm going to import that package. Then again another package means another method on finish. Okay, then third one failure. Okay, this is the failure method and I'm going to copy paste here. Okay, now I have there are three methods I taken. One is starting method and end method and failure. Okay, now I'm going to use start listener and I'm going to copy paste here and take screenshot. Okay, this screenshot one I will explain you later video and now just for demo purpose this one. Okay, now we initiated for our listeners. Okay, now I'm going to create here I'm going to use for this method we have already some values for the test cases. and here I'm going to create one TestNG file, TestNG XML file, and here is that I can able to use listener. Okay, listener values and saving here. Okay, now my listener is ready. Okay, here I need to copy paste my listeners where it is saved, means this listener I have to copy paste, and you can able to see here there is a suit level we need to copy paste this listener code, and after suit before test we have to copy paste that listener and we can able to save it here. And I created the same listener into same package, not a different package. Due to that I'm copy pasting here on directly. And if you using that listener into some other package like commons or common data place, any other place, you can able to use that package name. Okay, now I'm saving this one. Okay, my listener class name I'm copy pasting here. Now my listener and everything is ready. Now in this class I used one assert method for failing that test2 method. Okay, if I'm running this listener and it need to initiate for that screenshot also. First we will run and see whether it is showing that error message or not. If it is showing, then you can able to understand whether that proper listener is listening that value or not. Now you can able to see that take screenshot listener is started, end listener and start listener. Both the three cases it is running. Correct? Means the scenario is failed and also it is taken a screenshot for that. Correct? And I'm going to removing this assert, and then you can able to see without will not uh, run for that screenshot one. And if you run this one now, after running what will happen, the screenshot listener it will not initiate and it will only for two things it will happen. See, end screen and before start listener and end listener is happen, but it is not run for screenshot. And like this we can able to take our screenshot into any method which it is failing, where the method is failing. That method level if you using that listener, and by default it will hit it like assertion, means that listener that particular method fail, after that it will take the screenshot. Some of that here I'm not extended method, but it is not, it is allowing that case. Correct? Because it's a listener is in different class and we are running a different method, how it will become right. And the same package it is presented, due to that it is not accept, means it is not asking for importing this class or exporting. Okay, and if you create any common data place and there you can like, it will ask you to extend this class here. Extend is the method in Java, then we can able to copy paste what the class means. If you are using this listener into any other packages, that moment it will ask you to extend the listeners. Without that, if you want to use this listeners methods into this particular class, then you can able to create in the same package. Then it will accept that into running. Okay, this is a way we can able to use our listeners to get good output from that test engine. This is a default what you can say default methods for this test engine listeners, and we can able to use and we can able to run our program. That's all about this video. If you like this video, please like my video, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.